Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are deciding what our TBR is this month. What month is next? June, for the month of June. It's gonna be the first month of summer. I'm so excited. You guys are wondering, I just got my hair done. So, I also just washed it yesterday. It's my first hair wash with my new hair, and I have curtain bangs, so I don't know how to style them yet, and I just woke up, so that's why the curtain bangs are not curtain banging right now. Okay, and I also just got my nails done. Stunning. Okay, anyways, now what I usually do is carry over my TBRs from previous months. I have decided that every quarter I'm gonna reset because it's getting out of hand. I still have 7 books that I haven't read the past months that were on my TBR, and yeah, so I decided that every 3 months I am going to be resetting it, and so today we're resetting that. So we're picking 5 books, and we only have to worry about those 5 books, not the rest of that monstrosity over there. But anyways, yes, it's June, so summer, so more so romance than fantasy. As much as I love fantasy, like, it's kind of weird whenever I'm reading a fantasy and it's hot outside. I don't know. And I do want to focus a little bit more on continuing series and finishing them, you know what I mean? No more of like, oh, I'm in the middle of like 30 series and I'm not planning on finishing them anytime soon. Like, no. No. Without further ado, let's pick 5 books. I will fix my bangs before going to work today, but I will try figuring out how to style them. Anyways. Okay. A book set in an alternate world, so that's obviously a fantasy. Every time I say something that I kind of don't want, it always just comes back to bite me in the ass. I'm gonna be kind of like a little cheater here. I'm gonna do Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. This is an alternate world. The reason why I said it's kind of cheating for me to pick this book is because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be picking this up anyways. I finished The Assassin's Blade a little bit earlier this month, so I do want to pick up Queen of Shadows, which would be the next book in the series for me, because I read Assassin's Blade 4th, and this is the 5th book. I'm probably going to pick it up anyways, so that's why I feel like it's kind of cheating. This is my channel, I make the rules. I'm not going to read the premise, because I also don't want to know, so get some refreshed. Okay. A book with flowers on the cover. I'm looking at my fantasy shelf for some reason. Okay, we're gonna bring you to my TBR cart. Do I have lots of books? Yes. Let's not talk about it. Okay, so these are books that I recently got. So let's see here. I don't know why okay. Okay, Distance. That has flowers on the cover, so that's an option. This has cactuses on it. Ooh, The Dark Lord's Guide to Dating and Other War Crimes. That has a flower dead center. Dance with Lies. This one doesn't have flowers on the cover, but it has flowers on the sprayed edges. I'm kind of hoping for like a standalone book. I don't really want like an interconnected series or actual series. I was really hoping this one had flowers on it. This is my last resort, and if it's not, I have the perfect book. God of War by Rena Kent. See? Flowers. Flowers. And it's the last book in this series, so I will be completing a series. It's the perfect book. I was thinking Flawless because I was actually looking, and on the spine there was a flower on the Flawless one, but then I asked like which one is the first book in the series, and it said Flawless, so I was like, okay, that's perfect. But then I was like, I'm gonna start a new series, and that's not it for me right now. As much as I want to read Chestnut Springs, because I also want to read like the Rose Hill series, is that what that's called? Wild Eyes, Wild Love, all that stuff. And then Fever Dream just came out, so I want to read that, but like I want to read Chestnut Springs first. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. This, and it's a fun dark romance. So okay, sorry, I'm a little tired, I'm a little hyper, I don't know how to feel. I know what I am feeling. I don't want to go to work, and I have to get ready in like a few minutes. I really don't want to. Anything you want? Damn, I've never had so much free reign. Anything I want. Oh, I actually know. I've actually been so excited to read this book for some reason, but Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood. I got this when it was a new release last year, and it's because my boyfriend actually picked it out for me to read while I was at camp, and I never got around to it, so I really want to read it. I really want to read it this year, and I feel like it's perfect because now it's officially summer, especially since I have a newfound love for Ali Hazelwood. So yeah. Wait, I didn't even read the synopsis of this book. Okay, so God of War. I fell for the villain. It happened back when I was a clueless girl, but he ruthlessly broke my heart and trapped it in a jar. Since then, I've sworn to hate him to the end of my days. Eli King might be a savage devil. I'm out of his way and league. That is until I wake up in a hospital and find him holding my hand. He tells me the words that changed my life forever. We got married 2 years ago, Miss King. So I set out to investigate how I landed myself into this marriage. Turns out my memories are darker than my present. I thought I was ready for the hurricane. I thought I could handle his soulless eyes and cold shoulder. I thought wrong. Nothing could stop my husband. Not the secrets surrounding us, not the hatred between us, not even me. Oh my god, okay. Okay. The man I hate is my husband. Say no more. Okay, now I'm actually really excited. Okay. Now, Problematic Summer Romance. Maya Kilgore is 23 and still in the process of figuring out her life. Connor Harkness, what are these last names, is 38, and Maya cannot stop thinking about him. Age gap. It's such a cliche, it almost makes her heart implode. Older man and younger woman. Successful biotech guy and struggling grad student. Brother's best friend and the girl he never even knew existed. As Connor loves to remind her, the power dynamic is too imbalanced. Any relationship between them would be problematic in too many ways to count, and Maya should just get over him. After all, he has made it clear that he wants her gone from his life. But not everything is as it seems, and cliches sometimes become plot twists. When Maya's brother decides to get married in Taormina, she and Connor end up stuck together in a romantic Sicilian villa for over a week. There, on the beautiful Ionian coast, between ancient ruins, delicious foods, and natural caves, Maya realizes that Connor might be hiding something from her, and as the destination wedding begins to erupt out of control, she decides that a summer fling might be just what she needs, even if it's a problematic one. Okay. Okay, now I'm excited. it kind of sounds a little bit like that movie called Anyone But You that has Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell. Kind of sounds like that, but not really, because like in that situation they like kind of were like fake dating. This, I don't think they're gonna be fake dating, but I'm excited nonetheless. Okay. Oh my god. A book you want to reread? Okay, here's a thing. That would have been a perfect a few days ago. Because I wanted to reread The Deal by Elle Kennedy because Off Campus just came out. So I wanted to reread the book before watching the show. I literally just completed this morning. So, do I pick the rest of the series? Maybe I'll pick the next book in the series. Because it's only fair to reread the rest of the series as well. But then there's also, like, I want to reread Say You Swear. I want to reread Fourth Wing Always. I don't know if I have another book that I would want to reread. Do I? Not really, so maybe I'll pick the next book in this. The Mistake by Elle Kennedy. This is the second book in the Off-Campus series. So I'm excited. If only every season was out right now and then I could just binge it all. But it's not. And I read this entire series like 2 years ago, so that's why I'm rereading them, because it's been quite some time. And I remember loving the books, and the show gave me a good excuse to reread them. And they're not very long. Like, this one literally is only 307 pages long. And The Deal was 375. Like, it's not long at all. The Mistake, the second book. This is about John Logan and Grace, I believe. Yeah, Grace. So, let's read the back. He's a player in more ways than one. College junior John Logan can get any girl he wants. For this hockey star, life is a parade of parties and hookups, but behind his killer grins and easygoing charm, he hides growing despair about the dead-end road he'll be forced to walk after graduation. The sexy encounter with freshman Grace Ivers is just the distraction he needs, but when a thoughtless mistake pushes her away, Logan plans to spend his final years proving to her that he's worth a second chance. Now he's going to need to up his game. After a less than stellar freshman year, Grace is back at Briar University, older, wiser, and so over the arrogant hockey player she nearly handed her V-card to. She's not a charity case, and she's not the quiet butterfly she was when they first hooked up. If Logan expects her to roll over and beg like all his other puck bunnies, he can think again. He wants her back, he'll have to work for it. This time around, she'll be the one in the driver's seat, and she plans on driving him wild. Oh, yeah. I'm actually so pumped for this. Okay, last but not least, I hope it's a good one. I really hope it's a good one. It better not be like a book you softy enough. Ugh. I think I have that prompt in here. Okay. That's easy. Romance. I love how I'm like, I want just romance. And it's delivering. It's really delivering. I chose Scandalized by Lauren Billings. This is the Lauren part of Christina Lauren. I think this is her first novel by herself, not in the Christina Lauren thing. But I chose this because it's so short. Like, literally 268 pages. Literally nothing. Right? So, I'm excited about it. And it was a new release a few months ago. And I'm pretty sure it's a standalone. So, exhausted and on deadline with a career-defining story, investigative journalist Georgia Ross is at her breaking point when a Cancelled flight leaves her stranded overnight, but things start looking up when she runs into Alec Kim, her childhood best friend's older brother, who offers a helping hand. Alec is handsome, humble, and kind, the type of man Gigi had forgotten existed. One night of reconnection and no strings attached passion feels like a gift, until she realizes that their childhood connection isn't the only reason he seems so familiar. Determined to prove he's more than his fame, Alec comes clean, even revealing his family's connection to the story Gigi has been chasing. But as her feelings grow, Gigi and Alec must face a new reality, one in which both of their hard-won careers are put directly in the path of an international scandal. Okay, so why is it a scandal? I know he's famous or whatever, but like still. Anyways, I'm still excited about it. Is this actually going to be a TBR that I finish this month? Because like it doesn't seem like big. These are all the books that my TBR jar chose for me this month. And I'm actually really excited because it's mostly romance. There's a sprinkle, a little bit dark romance, and there's a little bit of a fantasy, but yeah, I feel like it's pretty good. Because like these three, I can binge, right? This one, listen auto on Spotify because I listened to the rest of the series on Spotify. Loved it. This one is the only one that's going to take me a good little while, but that's okay. That's okay. But yeah, this is actually amazing. Now am I probably going to add more throughout the month? Yes, that's usually how it goes. I do have like 2 books that I'm going to be reading this month because I'm reading it in a vlog, but that's neither here nor there. Hopefully I complete this month, because if not, I'm really bad at picking my TBRs apparently. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.